Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Hank Chesko, tonight bringing you Upper St. Clair Panther basketball. This evening's contest will feature the third ranked in the state Mount Lebanon Blue Devils against your 11-3 St. Clair Panthers. That was the buzzer calling both teams to the bench. We'll turn it over here shortly to the PA announcer. Since our last broadcast, St. Clair has beaten Penn Hills on the road at Penn Hills and lost to the Indians of Peters Township on the road. So they're 1-1, 11-3 overall. We have a very, very nice crowd this evening, about 80% full on the St. Clair side and maybe 65, 75 over here on the Lebo side where we're taping. I guarantee it'll be noisy. These games have been loud and highly contested for the last several years. If you're looking over into the student section right now, you can see that it's beach night. And in fact, you know it's a big game when the cows come out. Well, as you can already hear, there's excitement, there's an electricity in the crowd. That name may be familiar to you. There are several Hagies that have played for Lebo over the years. That was Paul Lang, another guard. Evan Eaton, another starter. Dion's will be a force underneath. Evan Pierce is the star and leader of the team. He's a Division I recruit at Wagner. This will be the toughest game the Panthers have faced so far this season. A very, very good Mount Lebanon squad. They're going to need Steve to drop some threes tonight if they have any chance of beating Mount Lebanon. It'll be important for Garrett to stay out of foul trouble. Steen's going to need to be the X factor tonight. Albert back in the starting lineup, still nursing a sore ankle. Well, even the announcer had a little too much coffee tonight. But over the last several years, the rivalry has gotten more and more intense. This big student sections, it's become something of an event. As I said earlier, it's beach night for the Panther students. Over on the Blue Devil side, it's pirate night. We see a lot of tri-corner caps and eye patches. The Panthers wearing their home whites, black and red trim on the shorts and black and red letters. Mount Lebanon has the blue away uniforms, gold and white trim on the pants, yellow letters. It's our sartorial update. Coaches be suited on both sides. Tap is controlled by Lebo. Luke Hagee picked up by Jordan Albert. Panthers starting out with a man. Lebo running their continuity offense. Watch for Pierce to put up the threes. Blue Devils content to probe the defense on this first possession. McCormick gets away with a little hand check. Open three-pointer. A little bit of a brick. Rebound controlled by Mount Lebanon. Steen picks up the loose ball rebound. And it will be loud tonight. I don't know how well you can hear me over the din. Lebo also in a man-to-man. Panthers need to move a little bit on offense. They're standing still. Ball inside to Del Rey. Gets double teamed. Nice drop step. Gets it to go. Nice strong move to the basket by Del Rey. Makes the score 2-0. Early going. Just approaching 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Paul Lang couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound controlled by Del Rey. Lang following Lamberio around. They look like mirror images of each other, maybe Lang with a little more muscle. Both long and lanky. It's a tough matchup for Steve. Running one-hander. May have forced it a little bit, but all that really counts is whether it goes in or not. 4-0 Panther lead. Ball into Turman. Turman gets inside, can't get it to go. Turman was harassed in the back by Del Rey and underneath in front by Steen, but eventually there was some contact. Turman shooting two. Rattles the first one home. Little shooter's touch. Second one is also good. Cuts the Panther lead in half. Some full court pressure here by the Blue Devils. Panthers might not have been expecting it, but break it nonetheless. Jordan Alpert had to arc that one high over the Blue Devil defender. Pierce yet to shoot. Hagee drives. Steen cuts off the penetration. Steen hounding Pierce, denying him the ball wherever he is on the court. Steen fights through the pick. Some contact underneath, away from the ball. Tight defense, denying the cut across the lane. McCormick gets caught for the foul. I didn't think it was much of a foul, but Pierce had a notion. Panthers drop back into their 2-3 zone. Pierce took the great circle route around the zone to get to the ball. Very patient Blue Devil offense. Head fake, steps inside the three-point line, rebound. And it looks like that's going to be the first foul on Mount Lebanon. Again, how many times will you see that? A player misses the shot, then draws a foul, sort of a frustration foul. Sort of a frustration foul going for the loose ball. Lebo with that full court trap zone press again. Panthers get it over the line. Just under the 4-minute mark, first quarter. Low-scoring contest. Maybe a little nerves on both teams. And also some very patient offenses. Panthers very content to take their time. They're in no hurry. Kind of reminiscent of the 60s in college basketball, of the pre-shot clock era, where you'd see a North Carolina go into their four corners offense with Dean Smith, freeze the ball for extended stretches. Pierce had a notion to jump that pass, but didn't anticipate it quite enough. Del Rey starts his move away from the basket. Strong move by Del Rey. You won't usually see Garrett get the ball out top like that and make a move from the three-point line. That gives Panthers a 6-2 lead. 2:20 remaining. Ball inside to Turman. Careful, Steve. That press can be very, very effective if you trap the ball as soon as the offensive player crosses midcourt. He automatically gets trapped in the front court, and that the midcourt line becomes your friend if you're on defense. (6-4) Panthers with a 2-point lead. That double team out top got the turnover, points off the turnover. Nice assist from Nagy to Lang. Limbiriu tried to shovel it over to Del Rey, couldn't quite get it there. Some substitutions on both sides. Number 54, who was not on my program, I'm going to have to look up his name, and number 11, Michael Martin, Conwell and Dietrich in for the Panthers. Again, the Leba has a very dangerous trapping defense. Alpert with the drive. Leba, the Blue Devil tried to get position. It looks like that foul will be on Nagy, or Hagee, excuse me.
Foul on Hagee. Albert will shoot 2 for the Panthers.
It's just a fraction of a second late establishing position. Not much hue and cry from the Lebo faithful, so probably not a bad call. Albert drains the first. Gives the Panthers 7-6 lead, 1:05 remaining, first quarter. Alpert makes the second. Team shooting a collective 100%, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Number 44, back in for McCormick. Give McCormick a breather for the last minute of the half. You get the feeling with that Blue Devil defense that as quick as they are, they're just on. At any minute, they're on the verge of just blowing the game open. And just as I say that, Panthers get a break on defense. Conwell and Pierce kind of bump each other. The ball goes out of bounds off of Pierce. Now you can see Jordan taking his time crossing the midcourt line because he knows the trap is coming. And number 54, long and lean out top, cuts off the passing lanes, makes that press very effective. Not quite a half-court press, but it's very, very close. It certainly is a trapping. They're looking to double team whenever they can. puts a lot of pressure on the offense if you have to constantly be concerned about the turnovers like that. Nice bounce pass into Albert. Under 20 seconds remaining. Limberio with the runner, can't get it to go. Back rebound. Limberio will take the three. Yes! That brings the Panther students to their feet. Well, I think the strategy that Coach Holzer is deploying has become pretty apparent after the first quarter. They're not going to get into a racehorse running game with Mount Lebanon. They want to limit the number of possessions the Blue Devils have, keep the ball out of Pierce's hands to the extent possible, make them work on defense, and take good shots if and when they get them. That last three was Limberio's first of the night, but it was nothing but the bottom of the net. Gives the Panthers an 11-6 first quarter lead. Running down the scoring very quickly. 4 points from Terman, 2 points from Lang. And on the St. Clair side, a deuce from McCormick, a couple of free throws from Steen, 2 nice lay-ins from Del Rey, and that three-pointer right before the buzzer from Limberio.
We start the second quarter. St. Clair will have possession.
Possession arrow belongs to the Panthers. Thank you to the Lady Blue Devils for that little inter-quarter entertainment. It's like the Panthers are going back to their starting lineup of Del Rey, Limberio, Steen, McCormick, and Alpert. For the Blue Devils, we have Hagee, Pierce, Michael Martin, and Lang. And I'm going to see if, excuse me, can you guys tell me number 54, what's his name? He's not on my roster. 54 on your team, he's underneath right now? I'm sorry?
Grant Ladis.
Grant Ladis, thanks. Grant Ladis is number 54. He did not appear on the Post-Gazette roster. Senior, thank you. Again, kick ball. Again, you're going to see this. I think the rest of the game is going to continue to play out this way, where the Panthers are taking the air out of the ball, and the Blue Devils will be looking to double team the ball whenever they can. Careful, you don't want to dribble into the corner. Del Rey shuffled his feet, I think. Yeah, nice move, yeah. Garrett's not happy with the call, but he did take that extra little hop step to get the defender in the air. Hagee brings the ball across court. Panthers back into their man. Lang left open for the foul shot. Front rim bounces out. All the Blue Devil points so far tonight have come from the paint. They're a little on the cold side from the outside. And this harassing defense. Oh, that might have been a walk there. The way he rolled over, that might have been a walk. Oh, that wasn't pretty. Another walk. Blue Devils just appear to have the advantage of quickness on defense. The Panthers look slow compared to the Blue Devils. Terman, number 52, and 5, Evan Eaton back in. This is I believe this was the starting lineup for Mount Lebanon. 11-6 Panther lead, 6:20 remaining, second quarter. I think they're going to call a blocking foul. Boy, I thought he took an extra step. He took a step.
On Garrett Del Rey, that is his second. Paul Lang will shoot 2.
I think you'll see Dietrich coming in here for Del Rey, which will make the Panthers much shorter than the Blue Devils. Coach Joey David from Mount Lebanon, an Upper St. Clair resident and longtime basketball coach here in the South Hills. Played his college basketball at Pitt, as I'm sure most of you know. Lang makes his first. The little help from the rim. Second is short. Rebound controlled by McCormick. Going to have to get some board work from McCormick and Limberio with Del Rey on the bench. 11-7 Panther lead, 6 minutes remaining. Pierce tries to swat the ball from behind. Into Dietrich on the baseline, tries to back in on the taller Tillman, gets him up in the air. Dietrich, strong move, used every bit of muscle on his 6'4" frame to get Turman out of the way. A couple of the Lebo faithful were hoping for a travel call. Pierce might have forced that one a little long. Rebound to Limberio. Alpert quickly has the ball stolen. A nice move by Hagee. You know, now he fouled him away from the basket, and when he actually fell, he fell of his own accord. The foul had to be before the shot. While he did fall, I didn't think there was that continuation rule in high school basketball. Yes, it is a 4 foul. Hagee hit the ground hard. It's the 4th team foul on the Panthers. Blue Devils have only committed 2 personals. 5:22 remaining. 13-7. Possession arrow pointing to the Blue Devils. Get a little maintenance there on the court. It's what assistant athletic directors are for. 3-pointer from the lefty. No. You never want to foul the 3-point shot. They're cold as ice from behind the arc. You don't come out and... Martin will be going to the line for 3.
That is Limberio's first, Upper St. Clair's 5th team foul and a half.
You just hate to see that shooting foul on a 3-point attempt. First one is short from Martin. Second is good. Lefty found his stroke on that one. Cuts the Panther lead to 5, 13-8. 5:18 remaining, second quarter. Second is also short. Steen does a nice job of boxing out the shooter. That's what he's taught to do. And he was fouled.
That is his first, Mount Lebanon's team 3rd of the half.
Steen playing well so far this half. Doesn't have a lot of points, but he's playing some tough defense against Pierce. He's blocking out. He's in the right place at the right time. Alpert trapped in the corner again. Coach needs to work on some more creative plays here, I think, to break this trap. Alpert dribbles through it the hard way. They call jump ball. It should be Mount Lebanon ball.
Possession to the Blue Devils.
Quick feet and long arms make that Blue Devil defense very, very tough. Head fake, drive, tries to dump it off to Turman. Michael Martin tried to dump it off, couldn't get it over to Turman. Mount Lebanon just swarming on defense. It looks like they have an extra player. Another short jump shot. Limberio with the rebound. Fake, can't get it to go. An air ball, and now no iron. The very quick Nagy gets across the timeline. Lefty 3-pointer from Martin in the corner. Panthers control the rebound. Drive by Steen, goes up with the left hand. As I said before the game, Steen needed to be the X factor to give the Panthers a chance. He's doing it so far. 15-8, Panther lead. Another one for Martin. He can't get it to go. Oh. Beck had position on Turman. Beck felt he went over the top, but Turman was probably a clean play. He's at 6'8" frame with some long arms. Tap the ball down off of Dietrich's leg. Nagy's putting the ball back in. Pierce back in. Evan Eaton back in. Number 54, Lattice, also back in. Another three-pointer from the corner. This one's short. Rebound Lattice. Little lefty turnaround. That's the first points for Lattice tonight. 15-10, Panther lead. Cut to 5 with that bucket. Nagy, very, very quick. He picked Jordan's pocket a little bit earlier. I was just amazed at how he went from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat. Again, Blue Devil man-to-man, pressuring the ball, pressuring whoever has the ball. Would look to be a little bit of a mismatch right now between McCormick. Deflected by Lattice. Dietrich comes back to try to stop the fast break. Commits the foul. That'll be a Panthers' 6th foul.
That is his first, that is Upper St. Clair's 6th of the half.
Conwell coming in to give Steen a breath. Again, very, very nice half of basketball by Steen, getting some pats on the back from his teammates. If you've noticed, Mike Worthy hasn't been in off the bench tonight. I'm told he has an injured ankle. He's wearing a boot. He's in civvies. We won't be seeing him for at least this game. I know previously I had mentioned Jordan wasn't in the starting lineup. Jordan Albert, the last few games. Again, he was nursing a bad ankle. You can see the brace on his left ankle. He's getting a lot of minutes tonight, though. Pierce around the screen. Tries to go baseline on Conwell. Very nice defense by the linebacker. A little too much girth for the slender but quick Pierce. I think that's one of the things Coach Holzer is doing tonight. He's putting different people on Pierce almost every possession. Keep a fresh defender on him. Pierce with the pull-up jumper. Oh, I almost thought Limberio tried to grab that one, but he wisely let it go safely out of bounds.
David Steen in for the
Although had he grabbed it, it wouldn't have given Mount Lebanon a chance to set up their full-court press. Steen back in, along with Beck, Limberio, Conwell, and Jordan Albert. Albert very patient trying to break that press. Looking up on every possession to see where the defenders are. Steen almost lost the ball, kind of dribbled it off his leg, but retained possession. Beck out to set a pick on Pierce. Again, Panthers happy to take some air out of the ball. 1:30 remaining, 15-10. Panthers 5-point lead in a low-scoring contest. Albert gets a step. Limberio goes baseline, goes up strong. 17-10, Panther lead, 1:02 remaining. Nagy picks up his dribble over to Evan Eaton. Wow. Eaton goes up strong on the taller Limberio. I think Steve was a little surprised on that quick first step from Eaton. Very nice play. I think he'll see Limberio come out with 2 fouls. Don't want to pick up his third with 50 seconds remaining. Rebound long. Nice job by Dakota. Dakota Conwell blocking out number 33, Paul Lang. I almost called him Dakota. Or I almost called him Dane, excuse me. Wide open three for Limberio. Can't get it to go. Rebound Pierce. Here come the Blue Devils. 17-12. Oh my. I'm not sure I saw that foul. In a physical, well-contested game.
That puts Mount Lebanon in the 1-1.
That was a ticky-tacky foul there.
Shoot the 1-1.
Lang 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. First one is good. He'll get the bonus. Now, the last thing the Panthers wanted to see was see Mount Lebanon get a little spurt here at the end to close the gap, to get some momentum for the second half. Lang, second is good.
Lang makes both.
Well, this is interesting. Well, there's going to be a timeout on the court. It appeared off of that second free throw that Coach David was pulling his defense back into a half court when they pretty much had that full court trap the whole game. And you would think with 24 seconds left, a little momentum, you might like to see one more steal and a quick basket before you go into the locker room. I'm joined here tonight, in addition to Anthony Cugini on the camera, we have a team from Mount Lebanon also broadcasting for replay on their closed circuit TV, on a closed cable TV. And as I suspected, they brought in their quicks to go into a full court press. Again, it's more of a zone trap. They put it. That's got to be a foul on somebody. You know, they threw it right. Lang jumped that pass. He anticipated that perfectly. The Panthers did not go to the ball. They waited for the ball to come to them. Lang jumped in, drew the foul. They'll be shooting another 1-1. Oh, they're saying 2. I guess he was in the act of shooting. I didn't think so. I'm not sure why that isn't a 1-1. It's the 9th foul. Oh, well, I guess you can DVR that one and see if I was wrong or not. Second is good. Nice look away to get the ball over to Conwell. Steen with the lefty dribble, breaks the press. Nice bounce pass to Conwell, almost out of bounds. Oh, you've got... It looked like Lang lost control of that at the last second. There you have it. We're going to go to break. We'll take a little break, get yourself something cold to drink. We'll recap the scores when we come back. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was the buzzer, calling both teams to their respective benches. I'm your host tonight, Hank Chesko, along with Anthony Cugini on the cameraman extraordinaire. Panthers went into halftime with a 17-15 two-point lead over undefeated and third-ranked in the state Mount Lebanon. Recapping the scoring, Paul Lang leading all scorers with 6. Devin Turman with 4. Michael Martin with 1 free throw. Evan Eaton with a basket. Gladys with a basket off the bench. The thing to note there, Evan Pierce, their leading scorer, was held scoreless. Over on the Panthers side, Steen had 4, Del Rey 4, Limberio 5, Dietrich 2, and McCormick 2 for a total of 15, or 17. 17-15. We'll see if either coach has changed their strategy at all. You got the feeling at the end of that half with that 5-point Lebo spurt that Coach David would like to run and turn this into a track meet, whereas the Panthers, if you watch the first half, know the Panthers pretty much slowed the tempo down, worked for good shots, and limited the number of possessions that the Panthers had. There's that trap. As soon as they came over half court, Alpert busts through it, dishes it off to Limberio. Didn't set his feet very well. Alpert with a deep offensive rebound. Don't always like to see your point guard crashing the boards. Nagy with the quick hands. Pokes at the ball. Lang out on Limberio. Dietrich with a high pick. Limberio gets double teamed. McCormick pushed off.
That foul is on Rick McCormick. That is his second, Upper St. Clair's first team foul.
You know, that's a case where both players were kind of pushing each other, and McCormick got caught with the last push. Again, a very, very effective trapping half-court defense for the Blue Devils. Pierce looks to drive, pull-up jumper, in and out. Lang with a strong rebound. Deflection, Panther ball. Steen double teamed. Alpert kicks it out to Limberio. Limberio goes baseline. Nice defense by Lang. The big guys are running the court. Turman had two bunnies, couldn't get it to go. Looks like there was a lid on the basket for Turman. Wide open three. A little reach in by Nagy, or Hagee. Number 33, Paul Lang, good-looking basketball player. Plays defense, hustles for the ball.
Actually, that is Luke Hagee's second.
Nagy steals the ball. And does a little trash talking at the end. That ties the game, 17-17. Turman and Del Rey jostling for position. Another turnover. They're going to call Steen for the foul. Panthers looking a little ragged here. The first 2 minutes of this third quarter. Michael Martin over to Nagy. Three-pointer from Hagee. Long rebound to Jordan Albert. Quickly gets the ball over half court. Looking to work a little two-man play with Del Rey. Turman got a reach in there on Del Rey. A little ticky-tacky. Good Panther ball underneath their own basket. Steen to put the ball in. Come on, Panthers, move. move without the ball. Hagee comes out on McCormick. No, that was Martin, sorry. 11 is Michael Martin. Score remains 17-17. Panthers had a 7-point lead, 17-10, late in the second quarter. Delray looks to take, Delray with a nice drop step. Thought he might have got away with an extra step, but maybe perhaps not. 2-point Panther lead. Turman looking to return the favor on Delray. Can't get it to go. Michael Martin with the strong rebound, with the strong offensive rebound. Again, a lid on that ball, a lid on that basket. Delray rips the rebound away. Panthers looking to add to the 19-17 2-point advantage. That's twice now in this half that with nice offensive rebounds, it looked like the Blue Devils had easy putbacks, once by Martin and once by Turman. Again, Panthers very patient. Wow, that was a real quick jump. Jordan has to anticipate that. And they can see it coming. They know it's coming, and that they're still having a hard time avoiding it. 19-17, midway third quarter. Upper St. Clair with a 2-point lead over visiting Blue Devils of Mount Lebanon. Lattice checked back in there when we weren't watching. Steen dogging Pierce wherever he goes. Not even looking at the ball, as his back to the ball, denying Pierce. Long rebound to Lattice. Lattice has had some good plays off the bench, a couple of offensive rebounds. Blue Devils appear content to match St. Clair in a slowdown game. Lang leans in on McCormick. It's 8 points for Lang. Ten-second violation. Panthers committing turnover after turnover here in the second half. And again, in large part, too, with a very, very quick, very aggressive Blue Devil defense. Nice entry pass from Pierce to Lang. Gives the Blue Devils their first lead since early in the game. Lattice rejects Albert. Evan Pierce with a fast break basket off the turnover. Albert goes in off balance. Delray with the rebound. Stems the flow of Blue Devil points. Blue Devils have been on a 13-2 run there. Well, this third quarter has been a little bit more of what we expected. The fast run and gun of the Blue Devils with the high-pressure defense, creating turnover after turnover. Panthers need to regroup, calm down, get their legs underneath them, and just play basketball. Pierce looking every bit like the Division I recruit on that last fast break with a fake dish back to the middle and drove around Steen. We'll see if Coach Holzer has a little something up his sleeve, what kind of defense he comes out with. We have Steen, Alpert, McCormick, Del Rey, and Limbiriu. We've got Hagee, Michael Martin, Lattis, Evan Pierce, and Paul Lang. Lang has had a very, very strong game for the Blue Devils here tonight. And just to show that he can do everything, he's going to run the point. They think they have a mismatch on it with him and McCormick. They're trying to work him inside on McCormick. Steen on Pierce. Pull-up jumper. In and out. Rebound battled for. Controlled by the Pierce. Long lefty. That's the first three of the night for the Blue Devils. Has their crowd in a frenzy. Gives them a big, that's a boost of momentum.
His second, team third.
Again, the Panthers unable to control their defensive board, allowing the Blue Devils to get a long rebound. Pierce controlling it as it went to bounce out of bounds, saved the possession, got the ball over to Martin for that long three. Big difference between a 2-point lead and a 5-point lead when you're playing against a quality opponent. Martin out, and it would have been Evan Eaton back in. Dietrich also in for the Panthers. Albert tries to drive on. Albert got half a step on Hagee. Nice help out defense. The shot was rejected, but Hagee got called for a bump. That's 4 team fouls, 3 on Hagee. Albert makes the first. That's his first point of the night. Cuts the Blue Devil lead to 4, 26-22. 1 minute, 1 second remaining, third quarter. Second is good. 3-point lead. Conwell in. Look for Conwell to find Pierce, perhaps. That's who we had him harassing in the first half. Made a couple of nice defensive stops on Pierce. Caused a couple of turnovers. Dakota, very physical player. He's going to pick up Hagee. I dare say Hagee may be a step quicker than Dakota. And it looks like they're going to just let the clock run out. Coach David giving Coach Holzer a little of his own medicine. Although the Panthers aren't working on defense the way the Blue Devils were. Kind of letting us catch our breath, if you will. A little unrest growing, uneasiness, unrest growing on both sides. I think the fans feeling they paid to see a basketball game, not a dribbling exhibition. With 10 seconds, Hagee decides to take it to the rim. Gets it outside to Martin. Martin makes it. A desperation three by Steen. Two big threes by Martin there to end the third quarter. Martin's 2 threes are the difference in this game. It's made it a 6-point contest. Ran it down to just a couple of seconds remaining. The Blue Devils are very cold from the outside the arc in the entire first half. Martin finally found his range. Why does whatever a lefty do always looks a little nicer, a little sharper? Panthers only scored 6 points in that quarter. A couple by Albert and a couple by Del Rey, 4 by Del Rey. The Blue Devils, on the other hand, scored 14 points in that quarter to jump out to a 6-point lead. And again, this is without the big stars of Mount Lebanon, Evan Pierce and Turman contributing, getting 7 points off the bench for Martin and a 9-point performance from Paul Lang. Very impressive show of depth by the Blue Devils.
We start the fourth quarter with Upper St. Clair with possession of the basketball.
Panthers are.
This is 3 great quarters of play. Let's get them going.
Panthers have their starting lineup in. Blue Devils are going with Mike Martin, Hagee, Evan Pierce, Gladys, and number 33, Paul Lang. Now, when you're behind by 6, you can't take the air out of the ball in quite the same fashion. You're eventually going to need to shoot it. I would imagine the Panthers will look to get one of their long-range aces, Lamberio or McCormick, an open 3. There's that trap. Alpert with the little fake. Can't get it to go. Del Rey fighting for the loose rebound. Now, 3 Panthers are caught back. Hagee lost control of the ball. As Coach Wooden would say, be quick but don't hurry. Hagee was in a little bit of a hurry that time. Lamberio had a notion, decides to drive. Gladys with some nice help out defense. Lang goes up strong. They get up and down the court pretty quick. Inside to Del Rey. I'm not sure how it appeared that Lang hit the backboard from behind.
Lamberio will shoot 2 for the Panthers.
Nice weak side defense by Gladys. He's got quite a wingspan. Defender can overplay out on the guard or wing position, knowing he's going to get that kind of help inside. In and out for Lamberio. 31-23. Blue Devils will open up an 8-point lead, 6:46 remaining, fourth quarter. Turman has replaced Gladys. 7-point Blue Devil lead. Let's see if Coach David continues to take the air out of the ball. Martin, and that was a nice idea by Mike. He had made 2 threes, so this time as the defender comes out, he gives him a head fake, but he walked before he could get the ball on the floor. Sometimes that walk call, it's almost like a jump ball. It depends on whose turn it is. Steenbeck's in. 5-point lead. Michael Martin with the lefty drive. Turman tries to follow it up. Little too much height underneath. Turman couldn't to get it to go, but the tip in by Lang. Gives Lang 14 of the Blue Devils' 33 points. Just under 6 minutes. 7-point lead, 33-26 for the Blue Devils. McCormick tries to go baseline, rims it out. Martin, he's feeling it. Yes. Martin, the 6'4" senior guard, on a hot streak. And just like that, the Blue Devil lead is up to 10, 36-26. I think Dietrich's getting called for a floor foul.
599-686. That's 599-686. Please report to the hall with your ticket for your money.
Dietrich comes out on Martin. They're saying the foul was after the shot. No, it's out of bounds. He's not shooting. Refs determining the foul was after the shot. I think Martin might pierce inside the line. Well, the Panthers have controlled Pierce, but the depth of the Blue Devils have played well. Del Rey tries to drive on Turman.
Del Rey will shoot 2 for the Panthers.
Del Rey will be shooting 2. 4:47 remaining. 12-point Lebo lead. First one is short. Tries off the glass, no good. Limberio with a hustle play tried to get the ball away from Wang. Couldn't get it to go, or couldn't get control of the ball. Conwell out on Pierce.
His first, team 5th.
Long three-pointer for Pierce. Rebound controlled by Dietrich. Del Rey gets half a step on Turman.
Del Rey will shoot 1 and 1.
He lowered his shoulder, and I think Turman was just trying to protect himself. Del Rey was back on the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. A little bit long by Del Rey. Blue Devils control the rebound. Evan Eaton back in the game. Coach David showing the trust that he has in his floor leader, Hagee. Only a sophomore, but he's letting him play with 3 fouls. And he's had 3 for quite some time. As I look through the roster from the Post-Gazette, Hagee tells me that Hagee is a sophomore. Evan Eaton's a junior. Michael Martin's a senior. Now they have a couple players that'll be coming back. Paul Lang's a junior. So this Blue Devils team will be good for a while. Pierce and Turman, both seniors. A hard foul. Lattice has some words for Dietrich.
That foul is on by Dietrich. Evan Pierce will shoot 2 for the Blue Devils.
Let's watch. They might be more fun watching Lattice and Lang and Dietrich and Del Rey underneath along the foul line this time than it is watching the ball. I don't think the pushing and shoving is over yet. It's a 12-point Blue Devil lead, 3:48 remaining. At a point in the game where the Panthers need to reach in and play hard for the last 3.5 minutes, keep this game, keep it close. Nice stroke from Pierce. Makes both. Coach David not calling off the Dogs with a 14-point lead, still looking to press. Albert goes coast to coast.
Hey, one more time, the 50-50 winning ticket is number 599686. Please go to the hallway to collect your winnings, and we thank you.
Coach David, or Coach Holzer, calling a timeout. See if he can't get one last spurt out of his Panthers. Get a couple of stops and some quick scores. St. Clair Panthers and the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils have quite a tradition in sports excellence. Always rivals in many sports the last several years. St. Clair has probably had a little bit of an advantage on the football side. Soccer very tightly contested this year. St. Clair beat Mount Lebanon in the regular season. Lebo beat St. Clair in the finals of the Whippeal Finals. So again, two tightly contested games. Hagee, Eaton with the ball. Again, it would appear that Mount Lebanon is content to take their time, work for a good shot. They have a 12-point lead with just over 3 minutes remaining. They don't need to shoot again if they don't have to. Nice little backdoor cut by Hagee. Looks like a reach in on Albert. Hagee will be shooting 1-1. First is good. That's Hagee's third point tonight. He's contributed quite a bit, though, with his ball handling and his defense. Second rattles around and in. Takes the Lebo lead up to 14. Panthers figured out the zone that time. But again, these long, lean, quick defenders, just a little too much for the Panthers. And here come Lang and Lattice running the fast break. Lattice goes up again. Again, Lattice has given them some great minutes off the bench tonight. Several rebounds, several putbacks. Long three-pointer from Steen. Again, Coach Holzer stopping the clock, trying to get his defense set. 2:30 remaining, 13-point lead. It's going to be a tough road to hoe for the Panthers. Got Conwell, Steen, Alpert, Beck, and Del Rey for the Panthers. Lattice, Lang, Eaton, Hagee, and Pierce for the Blue Devils. That seemed too easy. Nice restraint there by Eaton and Lattice. Panthers need a stop or a foul. But even if they foul, Blue Devils have been very good from the line tonight. 10 of 13. So a foul, betting on a missed free throw and then scoring at your end, you have to do that 5 times. You have to do that 5 times. That'll be tough.
A 30-second timeout by the Blue Devils. That is their second timeout.
30-second timeout by Mount Lebanon. Panthers pressuring a little bit more, trying to find somewhere to double team the basketball. But again, the quickness of the Blue Devils shows on offense as well. Panthers have their starting lineup back on the court. Lebo with Pierce, Eaton, Hagee, Lattice, and probably Lang. Hagee with a nice dribble penetration. Looks to dish the ball off to Lattice, but he's fouled before he can dish.
Fouls on Albert. Hagee will shoot 1-1. Panthers' 9th team foul.
Hagee made both ends of his 1-1 just a minute ago when he was at the line. The point guard makes his first. Extends the Blue Devil lead to 14 with 1:46 remaining. Second is also good. Gives Hagee 6 points for the evening. 46-31. Again, nice help out defense by Lattice, and he's running the court. Lang gives Lang 20. That three-pointer cut the lead, but again, the length and size of Mount Lebanon just a little too much for the Panthers on that last possession. I mean, you can bring in a guy like Martin and a guy like Lattice in off the bench. That's a deep 7. That's 7 or 8 very deep players. Couple of fans are exiting early. I think that is the last timeout for St. Clair. Again, the Panthers hurt a little bit tonight. They could have used another ball handler like Worthy in the lineup. And let's see, what do we have here? We have Lebo putting the ball in the form of Evan Eaton. Beautiful, beautiful pass to Nagy, showing great body. Hagee showing great body control. Looks like Larry Fitzgerald going up with a defender on his back. He gets the roll. Hagee's taking over the fourth quarter for the Blue Devils. Another three from Limberio. Del Rey over the back, trying to keep the ball alive. And this lead is going to, they've stretched the lead out to 51-34. 17-point Blue Devil lead. 1 minute exactly remaining. First one from Lattice is long. Lang gets a hand as he leaves the court. George Hensler comes in for him. Second one is good. 18-point Blue Devil lead. I think they're going to call Del Rey for the pick. Panthers can't get anything to go their way right now. Hagee going out. Aaron Critchfield coming in for him. And it looks like they're content just to dribble the clock out. Panthers would be well advised to just let them, with 17 points and 30 seconds to go, there's not enough time to get enough turnovers to turn this game around. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like this one's going to, they're going to agree to finish this game early. Well, there you have it. I'm going to start winding up early here. It's 52-34, barring a last moment of unsportsmanlike conduct. That's how it'll finish up, 52-34. St. Clair played a very good first half where they held a 2-point lead valiantly for 3 quarters, but the last quarter, the Blue Devils just proved to be a little too deep and a little too strong for the Panthers. This is good night and take care from Hank Chesko. The next home game will be against Ringgold on the 29th. So come on out on the 29th. That's 10 days from today, next Friday, to watch the Ringgold Rams versus the Upper St. Clair Panthers.